All right, we're back for the second half of tonight's RW El Snarl from Hampton, Virginia. Wally Cardell, Johnny Bianco, and Tex Lynch here with you. And man, we've got 3 major tag team matchups, all before tonight's one-on-one main event.
Oh, so Johnny, how'd it feel to solve the case of the missing Honda? Man, I can't believe that video.
Really feeling good about it, and no joke. I had to do a lot of hunting to gather those to 15-second clips of the actual abduction. And clearly, the sectarians are as guilty as a cat in a goldfish bowl, because none of them are here tonight. What does that suggest?
It suggests that this is what they do, or more rather, this is what they did. All right, let's start hour 2 with a ladies tag team match with Cherie Roy and Autumn Breeze set to go up against Frankie Picone and Marta Gordon, Power and Beauty.
I'm not trying to rain on anyone's parade, but I'm concerned about the sectarians' disappearance from the scene. I mean, what's gonna happen when they eventually come back, which they probably will.
Welcome back, fans. Our next ladies tag team contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Altoona, Pennsylvania, Autumn Breeze, and from Minneapolis, Minnesota, the Queen of the Black Garden, Cherie Roy.
While they're not wandering around wild in the wilderness, Cherie Roy and Autumn Breeze would definitely love to be back on top. Former ladies tag team champions definitely would love to get those titles back from American Powers, and that's an extremely tall order at the present time.
Very tall. Shaquille O'Neal level tall. Patty Powers and Danielle Heathcote have been at the top level for some time now, with no signs of slowing down. They've taken on some of the biggest names we've got going, and they'll be doing it again a little later in the broadcast.
Yes, sir, they're going to be facing the Bella Twins for the first time ever tonight.
Their opponents, accompanied by Sylvia Strong, from Detroit, Michigan, Francis, Frankie Picone, and from Westwood, California, Marta Gordon, Power and Beauty.
Some fans have wondered where Sylvia has been keeping Frankie Picone and Marta Gordon. In a word, training. You guys know Sylvia's a nut when it comes to her keeping her wrestlers in top form, probably grooming them for a shot at American Powers. Well, we'll just have to see if keeping Power and Beauty off the grid in training is gonna pay off against Autumn and Cherie.
No way of knowing. Like I said, Autumn Breeze and Cherie Roy, former ladies tag team champions, Power and Beauty, have never even been invited to the dance yet.
Well, I think Sylvia's a genius on this. All you have to do is look at the Stronghold stable. An embarrassment of riches and championship gold. And that's why, to me, she is the ginchiest. Will Frankie and Marta face AP down the road? And what'll happen when and if that match gets signed?
Who can say? But right now, let's focus on them and Cherie Roy and Autumn Breeze, because that's where we're at. Cherie Roy and Frankie Picone starting us off here. Referee Tom Canamora rings the bell. Here we go. Cherie Roy with a kick to the midsection on Frankie Picone. Fails to connect with the right. Locks up again. Frankie Picone with a kick to the midsection and a misses with a chop. Gets taken down by Cherie Roy, who starts stretching the legs of Frankie Picone. Frankie turns it around. Whoa. Oh man, a series of short decks to the face of Cherie Roy. Frankie Picone back on her feet. They lock up against Cherie Roy. Cradle position. Slams her into the turnbuckle. Pitches her out center ring. Tried to go after Marta Gordon too. That was probably not a wise thing. Focusing her attention back on Frankie Picone with a snap suplex. Frankie back on her feet. Standing drop kick, and beautifully done by the Queen of the Black Garden. Frankie counters with a shot. Locks up Cherie Roy. Snap suplex. That should about do that right there. Cherie Roy counters with a pretty good kick. Frankie Picone backing away from that grapple. That was pretty good. Cravat suplex from Frankie Picone. Frankie steps out, and in comes Marta Gordon, the former dancer, ballet star. Marta locks up, but Cherie Roy takes her down. Classic wrestling takedown. Marta Gordon, gauging the distance, drives a knee into the head of Cherie Roy. Marta rounds her up, takes her back down again. On with a schoolyard pummel right there, and into a Fujiwara armbar. Frankie Picone comes in to protect her partner. Cherie Roy finds her way out of the hold. Marta with a couple of hard rights and a kick to the midsection takes Cherie Roy down. Rounds up Cherie Roy again. Marta Gordon catching a couple of elbows to the midsection. Whoa, Marta with a pretty good counter right there. Drives a knee into the midsection and a double axe handle to the back takes Cherie Roy back down again. As Marta Gordon takes herself up into the sky here. Jumps off, fails to connect with the diving elbow. Cherie Roy just about get out the way. Falling neck breaker from Cherie Roy. The Queen of the Black Garden rounds up Marta Gordon. Look at that beautiful little package suplex right there. Drives a knee into the chest of Marta Gordon. Marta Gordon counters with a kick to the head. Marta with a series of wicked kicks, then valet legs again. Beautiful flipping slam right there. As Marta steps out, in comes Frankie Picone. Looks like Sylvia Strong's training might have paid off just a little bit here. Frankie Picone drives a knee into the arm of Cherie Roy. Frankie rounds her up again. They lock up. Cherie Roy being escorted to the corner of Power and Beauty, head first into the turnbuckle. Cherie Roy counter sketches a cheap shot from Marta Gordon. Cherie Roy with a series of elbows to the midsection of Frankie Picone says, no, I don't want to go into your corner. Whoa, nice counter from Frankie Picone. She knows it too. And the fans seem to know it as well. Here comes Autumn Breeze for the first time in this matchup. Whoa, both ladies try for their move and don't get it. Autumn Breeze charges up over the shoulders of Frankie Picone. And head first, snake eyes into the buckle. Into the seated position into the corner as Frankie Picone tries to put the boots to Autumn Breeze, but Autumn Breeze says, oh, no, you don't. Don't think so. Frankie back on her feet. Autumn Breeze rebounds off the ropes. Beautiful flying punch. Lays out Frankie Picone just center ring. Autumn Breeze goes for recover one, but only a one. Frankie Picone sitting up pretty quick. Autumn Breeze. Whoa, that was a heavy knee to the midsection from Autumn. Autumn rounding up Frankie Picone again. Delivers a series of shots and snap suplex from Autumn Breeze. Man, Frankie Picone looking a little bit flustered here. Oh, man, what a power bomb. And then, drives a knee into the face of Frankie Picone. Nice little combination move from Autumn Breeze. Frankie Picone counters. Nice one-arm suplex. Frankie moves in on Autumn Breeze. Look at this. Man, that's a torturous stretching exercise right there. Working on the lower back, the legs, the whole body, the lower half of the body gets screwed up. Autumn Breeze counters with a shove. Rebounds off the ropes. Delivers a wicked kick to the side of the head of Frankie Picone. She certainly felt that one. And in comes the Queen of the Black Garden, Cherie Roy. Autumn Breeze watching her partner go to work here. Rounds up Frankie Picone. From behind. Nice German release suplex right there. Stomp to the back of the head. Cherie Roy takes herself up to the middle rope. Dives off, misses with the crossbody. Frankie Picone just stepping out of the way. Cherie going after Marta Gordon again. The last time she did that, it didn't pay off too well. She goes out onto the apron. Rounds Marta up, slams her back right into the apron. But Frankie Picone right there, trying for a DDT, doesn't get it. Cherie Roy counters. Kick to the midsection from Frankie Picone. Cherie fails to connect with the clothesline. Winds up going right into the ring steps. Frankie rounds her up again. Whoa, drop toe hold. And now stretching the leg. Cherie Roy on the outside with the referee's count in play. Cherie counters with a series of shots to the head. Escapes the hold. Gets back to her feet, locks up Frankie. Frankie Picone pitched down towards the near corner. Sylvia Strong giving the ladies plenty of room. Cherie Roy going after Marta Gordon again, perhaps being a little bit obsessive here. And going to do it again. Slams, slam Marta Gordon into the apron. Frankie Picone said, okay, fine, we'll take Autumn Breeze out of the equation too. Now what? That is one thing about these two teams. They both look out for their partners, definitely. Frankie Picone with a series of hard rights winds up the arm of Cherie Roy into that hammerlock, but Cherie counters with shots to the midsection. Frankie gets countered again. The Queen of the Black Garden setting it up, a cravat suplex of her own. Again, these ladies moving on each other, move for move, step for step practically. Cherie Roy rounds her up. Oh man, what a package right there. Beautiful. One. And Marta Gordon right there to keep it at a one. Cherie Roy turning her attention back to Frankie Picone. Looks like she's ready to deliver something wicked here. Takes her down and into that arm bar. And then, whoa, Marta Gordon breaks that up. Marta grappled by Cherie Roy, pitched to the outside. Oh man, Cherie Roy, the Queen of the Back Garden, lit up here. Stretching Frankie Picone. I think she's seen enough. She's going to step out, tag in Autumn Breeze. Frankie Picone on the outside. Oh man. Autumn Breeze. Looks like she's going to take herself up to the top. Frankie Picone just getting back to her feet here. Oh, look at this. Autumn Breeze changed her mind. Comes on back out. Frankie Picone from behind. Counter with an elbow. From behind on Frankie. Oh, this ain't good. Oh, hard shot to the back. An uppercut to the back and a series of wicked kicks. Ooh, man, what a forearm. Autumn Breeze on the outside, working on Frankie Picone with the referee's count in play. It looks like Autumn Breeze is going to take her time with this project. Says, I've got to count to 20. Let me work with it. Oh, man, drives two knees into the back of Frankie Picone, inflicting as much damage as she can within that count. Again, going after Marta Gordon, much like Cherie Roy did. Marta Gordon says, I don't think so. Tired of playing these games. Oh, man, Marta's fired up. Frankie Picone's laid out. Autumn Breeze, don't know what she's going to do, just standing there in a staring contest with Marta Gordon. She's going to try it again. She's nuts. Wow. Couple of series of right hands with another. Marta Gordon says, I'm sorry. This has gotten old. Whoa! Right through the ropes, went after Marta, but wound up catching Frankie Picone. Now that's just dumb luck. Wow. And again, she just will not give up. Marta Gordon is not the legal woman in the ring. What is wrong? Oh, well, see, that just, went over the rope and landed right on her keister. Oh, man. Didn't connect with nothing but floor. Marta Gordon laid out. Frankie Picone, the legal woman in this match right now, comes back inside. Locks up with Autumn Breeze, kick to the midsection. Fails to connect with a spinning punch. Now Autumn with a series of kicks and shots and elbows and a drop kick that takes Frankie Picone down to the canvas. Autumn rounds her up again. Trying to escort Frankie Picone to her team's corner. Head first into the turnbuckle. She goes. Frankie counters but catches a cheap shot from Cherie Roy. Autumn Breeze from behind. Oh, did you see that? Kicked her right in the back. Here comes Cherie Roy on the tag. Frankie Picone struggling to get to her feet here. Oh, the tides have turned here, definitely. As Cherie Roy goes to work on the legs of Frankie Picone. Now laid out in a seated position in the corner. As Cherie Roy puts the boots. Frankie Picone, well. Cherie Roy driving a knee into the arm. Frankie counters with a kick to the head. Locks up Cherie. Cherie counters with a kick. Frankie Picone counters with a series of elbows. And whoa, look at this. Nice little wraparound DDT right there. Head first into the buckle. Right in the heart of the logo goes Cherie Roy. Here comes Marta Gordon on the tag. Sylvia Strong watching this whole thing carefully, probably taking little notes in her mind. Frankie, all the way up to the top rope. Cherie Roy laid out face down in the middle of the center ring. Just about getting back to her feet. Here comes Marta, flying fist across the head of Cherie Roy. Marta rounds her up, Lines up the arm and stomps the shoulder. Marta Gordon tags in Frankie Pacone. Cherie Roy goes out, comes back in for a little reset. Catches a beautiful hip toss from Frankie. Frankie rounds her up. Here we go. Back into that submission again. That vicious little arm bar. But Autumn Breeze right there to break up the submission. Frankie. Suplexed Autumn Breeze. Out she goes. Frankie covers Cherie again. 1, 2, 3. Well, now that was a nice piece of work from Power and Beauty. Can't even lie about it.
The time, 12 minutes and 21 seconds. Your winners by pinfall, Power and Beauty. Well, if anyone is still doubting the methods of Sylvia Strong after the stacks of success she and her stable have had, I don't know what to tell you. Frankie and Marta, Power and Beauty come up winners despite solid and persistent competition from Sherry and Autumn. Just one more reason I admire Sylvia.
I understand that, and definitely Frankie and Marta definitely coming through in the clutch here against some serious competition from the former ladies tag team champions who definitely were not giving up. But an impressive win by Power and Beauty nonetheless for the Stronghold. Folks, we'll be back with a whole lot more. We've got more tag team action coming up right after the break, so don't go away.